Hello everyone and welcome. I am Robin with robinswreathery. My computer just came unplugged, so we are trying to get back to the page we were on. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well today. Weather's kind of crappy here. Now it's turning mushy. We've had some snow and some sleet. Hey, Nancy. Thank you. I saw your message, believe me, but I was getting ready to get set up here. I am in love with this one too. But what's cool about this one is we now have a little piece that's going to fit across the top, which we didn't have before. So I'm thinking we're going to temporarily hang it with paper clips on the top here because you need to put some Velcro on here. And because not all our sets have a top, we are going to just hang it for now. So that's what we're going to do to solve that problem. In the meantime, my computer went out, came unplugged. So now I'm trying to restart it. So yes, I know. And I also want to give everybody the heads up. I was trying to find it, if I could. I have a bag around here somewhere. Oh my goodness. I thought it was this bag, but it's not. So there has to be another bag hanging somewhere. Here it is. Okay. This is just a sneak peek of some things we're going to be using coming up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. But this is what I want you to start looking out for. These little hairy pom-poms that they put, hi Judith, on the top of hats. They sell them at Hobby Lobby. They're called Yarnology. It's a faux fur pom-pom. And they run like $3.99 unless they're on sale. We're going to be making bunnies out of this. So you might want to look into getting one of those. We also have some cool things coming up that we're going to be using that fabric for. Hey, Monica. Hello, hello. Let me see if I can get my computer back to where it was before it spit out here its own plug. And then we'll get started. Because it's not cooperating. I actually had my big computer freeze and bite the dust last week, so I had to drop it off Monday. So I'm having to work off my little computer and my iPad. So things have not been good here. So it's been a technical nightmare. And then y'all know I do mugs and tumblers and child's tumblers and child's sippy cups, and well, my mug press right before Christmas broke. I'd only had it a couple months. They sent me a new heating element sleeve. I added that on, and we had mugs for a little while, and then it broke again. Yay, we're up in both places. All right. There we go. Why it's having me do that, I don't know. So anyhow, yesterday I get a package in the mail, and my new mug press is here. I'm all excited to get moving. I open the package up. It's a printer. It's not even my mug press. I was so disappointed. I sent a guy the message, and they're in China, so I have to send them a message, and I don't get a response till the next day. And he says to me, no, that didn't come from us. Yours is on the way. It should have been there yesterday. It was here yesterday, but that wasn't what was in the box. So now I'm fighting with him back and forth. I'm just so frustrated with the whole thing. So anyhow, as I was showing Nancy earlier, this is our set, several pieces. This is actually a new piece. We're going to be actually adding pieces to the top of the truck now. So because I don't want to put any Velcro on there, we're going to make a hook out of a paper clip. And we're just going to hang it on a hook. Now, when I wanted to do this pink, I had pink parfait or I had cameo pink. Didn't like those two. Like, this is too bright. This is not bright enough. So I mixed them and came up with this. So I'm just going to paint the other side. Now I'm using my angle brush with this. And when I use my angle brush, I kind of go like this. Because see, very rarely does it get on the side. Now it did on that because I got a lot on the brush. But I'm trying to go at it that way, like downward. So you're actually getting most of the paint on the top. Then you can go back and kind of smooth it out. It just eliminates it going over the side. Or you could do this. You can put it on an angle and you can just go around the side like that too. Yeah, he doesn't understand that it's his label, because I know he had a warehouse from the States send it. And I don't know who's shipping his stuff, but I'll tell you what, I would not ship a sublimation printer in the box without having something packed around the side or on the top, because it's a small box in this big box that just juggled the whole time they were shipping it. So I'm really angry. And I'm surprised he's standing behind it, because when I look back at all the comments that people have left on Amazon and stuff, there were people that were really angry. And he's really on the ball. He's really staying in touch and doing what he needs to do. But somebody over here just can't get it together. And who knows where my mug press is now, because it's supposed to be a new replacement. Because you just don't make 30 mugs and the thing stop working. Alright, so we're going to put that aside. I'm going to move this out of the way. That was the one we did with the Irish Kisses. Now, the base is this. I already went ahead and painted the back. Okay? But I'm trying to decide what color to paint this. Because this is the tailgate that's going to sit here. And we got a bunch of little eggs to put on that. So I'm trying to figure out what color is going to look good with that. There are some feet that are going to be hanging over the side of it. Got a little... And I think I want to touch up these feet a little bit with the pink. I'm going to bring it in. What color do you think I should paint the tailgate? Oh, I'm not painting the tailgate. I'll show you what I'm going to do. No. We're not going to paint the tailgate. We are going to jack it up. Just trying to get a better coat on this. For some things, the markers do good, but other things, I just think plain paint is better. And if you're not good with a tiny paintbrush, a tiny angle one would be great. Because then you can get in places you can't. So I'm liking that better. So this is the piece we're going to glue all the pieces to. So we might as well just go ahead and start doing some of that. Yep, that's what ours is. Now it looks like there's some freezing rain. We even got sleet and hail yesterday. It is crazy. Hi, Nanny Dot. Now I can't get this off. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and glue this to the top. Well, geez, that wasn't what it was supposed to do. I think I have to order a new one of these. Oh, come on. There we go. It's really stuck on the top of that. Let me see if I can just chisel some of it away. I wish they had a better container that this could go in. That's why the lid can't go down, because there's all this stuff stuck on it. There we go. And it's really wide now, so I got to really be careful, because it'll all start running out bad. All right, so we're going to glue his back side on. Let me just make sure these fit. I also took my 2 orange and I mixed them together too. All right. So we're putting the ears on. Now this does come with a tail that you can put on. All right, I'm not going to put the tail on. Hi, Rach. I am going to go ahead and put a pom-pom on there. That's what I want to be my tail. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can glue that on. If not, we'll have to turn on the hot glue gun and glue it on. Yeah, everybody is all over and we're getting crappy weather. Yep, Monica's watching from Texas. All right, so now we're going to glue, but before I glue this on, I am just going to do a little green on here, because I'm noticing some of it is going to show. So this will make it look like there's more carrots under there. So I'm just pretty much doing around the sides. So in case there's any wood showing, we will have it covered up. And for anybody local or anybody long distance that wants to participate, I am opening up locally paint parties where you get your item and you paint it. And we will be able to connect with the people online to see what we're doing. So if you can't be here in person, you can always join that way. I have a really nice spring door hanger. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. You're just going to absolutely love it. So that is going to be my first item. I had the Greater Hughesville Business Association meeting this morning, and we were networking. So I came home with some good ideas. The one lady asked me if I was going to do tier tray paint parties. And I'm like, of course. We do that all the time here anyhow. Right? Yeah, Nancy's going to come see me one of these days. She's in Western PA. I'm in Central. We're both like northern. Nanny Dot's close by. So I'm looking forward to that. May even be able to have some of the businesses bring me into their place of business too. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put this on here first, and then I'll do the green on here. So I'm excited. And I know you guys have been great supporters of my business. And did you know that every time somebody posts something on Facebook, you need at least 6 to 10 comments on a post in order for Facebook to be sharing you and doing what they're supposed to be doing, or what we thought they were doing? So anytime you see Rachel or I post something, even if it's just you don't have to share it all the time, but if you comment, if we get at least 6 to 10 comments on a post, we will get boosted, and it's not going to cost us to get boosted. So just by you putting even a silly little comment on there, you're helping us big time. So I'm just putting that out there. I had the worst time last night trying to share poor Rachel because of the computer, the dogs, everything was messing up. I was trying to tell everybody goodbye on her YouTube channel, and I couldn't. So I ended up going to her Facebook page and trying to put the links in there. Thank you. That's all we need is 6 to 10 comments on our posts. And like I said, you can just say something silly, or I like that, or cool, or awesome, or any of that. And it helps us big time. So just anytime you see us post something, if you could do that, you'd be supporting us so much. Because they've changed their algorithms. YouTube's changed their algorithms. I appreciate all the little posts on my shorts. Actually, it's my anniversary on YouTube. And I have no idea what date. They just told me it's my anniversary. Because I think my first video was a St. Patrick's Day one. And I did not put the date on it. So I don't know when it was. So how about that one? So it's my anniversary, and I'm still where I was 2 years ago. So I'm really trying to create the shorts out of ones I've already done and so on. Just to get noticed. My shorts are doing really good. I've picked up 13 new subscribers, but it's the watch hours that I'm struggling with. Because for some reason it never changed last year. So let's try and get the paint down. And I don't know about Rachel, but every time I post a new product, from posting it, listing it, putting it on YouTube, doing the tags, everything that we have to do, sometimes it takes an hour to do all that we need to do to promote that item. And I've got over 600 products in my Etsy shop. So you know how much time I put into this business. I work 7 days a week. I have 7 Yorkies and grandchildren. And now I'm going to have to watch my one grandson probably every Tuesday. So things are changing. My oldest son is going to be 3 this weekend. So we have a 3-year-old party. And I will show you, hubby is making him a table and like a desk with a chair. So cute. So I guess we'll be adding that to the shop. And then we'll be making a rocking chair for my granddaughter because she turns 1. And these are all like put together, like you slide it. Yes, it is, isn't it? Rachel knows. Sometimes in the morning, I don't get out of my pajamas until 9:30. And if it's a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I open my store at 9 or 10 o'clock. So I think I like the pink better. I thought I was going to like the gray, but I think I like the pink one better. And I have a lot more of these pink ones. So for anybody purchasing the kit this week, we'll get a free bunny tail. You'll get this one, but you'll also get this one. That's bigger. I like that. It's got more of a presence to it. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some UV resin too. So I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on these. And let's see. And I definitely want to do some on the leaves. And I really push down hard. And you know what? If I push down lighter, it actually is darker on the leaf. So lighter touch gives a darker, I may go back over it again. Go. And we probably could do his, don't we? Little Wyatt, little terror he is. He is funny. There we go. So there is our bunny. He's done, glued on the back of that piece. So I'm gonna do some back here. And we got those done. Now, this is going to sit on top of this. So, I'm thinking this color, which says a bunch of Chinese language with no color. It says green. How can that? Oh, it says pea green. So maybe that's peacock green? I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and color that, because that's going to sit on top of the pink. And I think there's some room to do some highlighting on that too with the white. Didn't Rachel do a great job with the button bow holder last night? I was so proud of her. Great job. And the ladybug was beautiful. Nancy just ordered that with the, your sign was the oval, and Nancy wanted the vertical rectangle. Now what I should have done was just glued this right to the top piece. Ooh, and I just came up with another idea. We can make this into a flower instead of the bunny tail. Right? So we could add that somewhere. And I know I have not posted the gumball riser yet. I will. In fact, I should get the gumball riser because I think it would fit the truck and we could decorate. We could jack it up. Okay, there's that. This looks pretty dry now. So I think we can go ahead. Doesn't that look good on that? Oh, I like it. Doesn't it feel good when your design comes out the way you want it? Because we've had some not so nice designs happen every now and then. You can't plan it. It just happens. Where my other little one went? I had two. All right, we'll just move it up here. And we'll just put my little paperweights on there. Now with this, you get 7 eggs. So what we're going to do with this, I'm not going to paint it, but I did forget my little Velcro. Let me go grab my Velcro because we're definitely going to need that. And if at any time I forget to add your Velcro, let me know, because we can send it to you. All right, so this end here, kind of like the squarer end, they go at the bottom. So remember how I showed you how to do this, where put your Velcro right on the truck. There and there. And then you add this in place. Push down. And then you rip up and your Velcro is where it would need to be. So, what we're going to do is I decided I'm going to add this ribbon to the back, this burlap ribbon, because it reminds me almost like an Easter basket. So that's what I'm going to attach to the back. So I'm thinking I need to plug in my glue gun because it's not going to take the CA thick through that. Oh, where are you? It's going to need to be glued on with the glue gun and then glue on the Easter eggs. Why is that not going in? There. I just thought that would be a different take on it. That way I don't have to kind of, these colors are going to pop on here because I'm going to use all these pastel colors. So that's what we're putting on here. So we're going to go past, and then I'm going to use my white. I'm just going to draw a line where I want to cut. There we go. And that ribbon, doesn't tell me. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. It's actually a 2-inch ribbon that you would need for the back of the truck. Not a 2.5. You could use 2.5 and cut it down if you want. I just thought this would be a different touch. Now, when I get this glued on, I have some trimming to do. So we'll put that along the side. We can pick these up. And see, with this, I opened up my paper clip. I don't know if you can see it. The short end of the paper clip is going to be down at the bottom. Just until I come up with another solution, because I really don't want to put Velcro up the top here, but yet we may end up having to, and maybe we could paint it the same color as the truck, because wait till you see the bunny one, or the bee one. There is honey dripping all over this truck. So the next few that are coming out will all have something at the top here. And wait till you see the honey. OMG. So to open this up, I actually just pull the small one out of the middle and drag it down. I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away by that one. So I just thought I would hang it with this for now. I'll see if hubby and I can come up with something that would be better than this. Maybe, but that bee, there's honey dripping, baby. So we may need something a little stronger than a paper clip. But for now, it'll work. Right? See? Not bad. Someday I might just glue this to the base, because I'm trying to moving it and it falling out. Or it was the old wood and the one wasn't that great. I'm really loving the new wood. Okay, we'll just put that aside. Actually, let's go ahead and see if how our bunny looks in here. Let me look now. We may have to put those on. It may have to be higher. Yep. Actually, yeah. Well, it's kind of resting on top. It's kind of resting on top of the carrots right now. So we'll just leave it. We'll come up with something. But doesn't that look cute? Look at that little bunny tail. Is that not adorable? Yeah, I know he can. I'm going to have to take into account the bee. So, all right. So, let's glue this on. I'm just going to glue at the edge and a little across the top. And we want to go at this with a skewer so we do not burn our fingers. Let's trim this. And we may even be able to, let's see. Come on. May even be able to put some little flowers in here too. These came from Hobby Lobby. So now let me just see where the feet go so we know. All right. Okay. That's looking pretty good so far. Thank you, Nancy. All right. We could even, you know, like put a flower, use this as a flower instead. Or we could just put it there. Lots of places. All right, so now we're going to color these. Now with these, one of these goes in the middle. Then you have, what I try to do is mix them up here. So you'll have 3 on one side and 3 on the other and 1 in the middle. So that's basically, but I think I like this better, this combination. There. So we're going to color these as a trio and then do the one in the middle. And what really inspired me with these, we're going to actually be using this ribbon coming up. I don't know if you can see the little glittery. There's blue and there's green and yellow and purple and pink. We're going to be using this coming up soon. So this inspired me for the colors on here. Just saying. We got a bunny door hanger cut up. Just saying. Shh. Don't share. All right. So I've got these 4 colors. I even have a light green if I wanted to use too. And like I said, these are all pretty much the colors in the ribbon. Eek. There's only, I think, 5 or 6 left in my shop. So if anybody was thinking of getting some, you might want to do it soon. Now this is pretty easy to do this with your paint markers. In fact, it's the easiest way. I think I'm going to break that up a little. And then we are going to put UV resin on these and glue them to the tailgate. I'm going to get this a little further apart, like that. It's pretty pastel colors. This pink and this lavender are pretty close in color, so that's why I wanted to really break it up, put them further apart. And you know what? Let's see what this color looks like. Like a dud. Let's see if we have another one. You could even use like the coral color. Yeah, why not? Let's make it look real colorful. All right, so look at that. The only one we doubled was the blue. All right. And to make it easier when painting this, if you wanted, you could put some double-sided stick tape down to kind of hold them in place. Thank you, Rach. Not all of them are ours, but if I can't make it, I buy it, and if I can make something similar or come up with something better, I like to search for designs, really unique designs. Just to make it more fun. And search for what's really popular out there. There's a lot of really neat designs out there. And these, you can tell how easy this is. If you could color in a coloring book, you can color with these markers. I kind of find it relaxing. I can't wait to see them with the resin on them. All right, let's do this whole thing blue. And really the designs on this are perfect for the medium size. You don't need the fine tip markers to get in between. The medium fits just fine. Kind of colored myself into a corner here. Ooh-wee. Nope. We can make Easter baskets or Easter tags, little bunny tags. So if there's something you think you want for your grandkids, let me know. We will design it. One more. So we did this one blue. I think I'm going to do that one pink. did it again. Right. I'll do that one that color. And I'll put this over here. There. And there you have the pastel colors. Now, I don't know that I can turn this around. It'll let me, probably won't. But I need something flat to put all these on. We're just going to use my cardinal. And we're going to do 4, that wasn't the one, here it is. I know, right? Aw, pretty soon. Well, I may be able to real soon, Rachel. Got some pretty sad news that some of my grandchildren might be moving. And I'm kind of sad about that. So they may be closer to you than they are to me in distance. I love that this sticks where you put it, but I told you the other night, I don't like how much I have to squeeze this bottle to get it out. So you want to go looking for air bubbles, because otherwise they will show up as air bubbles. I'm dreading the decision that if they have to move. He's had several interviews already, and the next one would be down there. I'm actually pretty upset. I understand why they have to do it, but not being close to my grandkiddos is going to break my heart. So, oh, these are going to be so cute. They're going to look like real eggs. So that's an idea. You can put a whole bunch in the middle and then just work it out to the sides with the skewer. Just by kind of swirling it, it moves. And then going back over at the end and poking air bubbles. Or they use a long-handled lighter and just kind of light the top, which I would think this stuff is flammable, but it actually does take out the air bubbles. And I was amazed at the processing time on this the other night. How quick it hardened these. All right, so we're going to hit the 99, which is the low heat mode. I don't know if you can see it in there. Oh, I can't do that. I just can't, Nanny Dot. Now, I am getting a little bit of a smell now today that I did not get the other night. I'm going to hit it again. I've seen people use popsicle sticks too, but I kind of like the point on the skewer because it really gets the bubbles. I think I'm going to make myself a little pizza thing, a pizza board, so I can just like shove that in like it's gone in the oven. I think it's going to look good on here. And how we doing on time? Then we're going to jack it up real quick. Ten, 9, 8. This is unbelievable. This was not what the other one did. See? That's pretty much hard. No tackiness or nothing. And the other one, you remember, we used to do it a lot and then have to add it to the windowsill anyhow. So let's just go ahead and put these around. So see, I didn't even have to paint the tailgate. Actually, that's not the one I wanted there, but that's there now. This will go over here then. Do you know how many Medicare phone calls I'm getting a day now. They are driving me crazy. Look at that, I'm already touching them. That way you have to glue, but I have to wait for that to come out. So, let's see if this fits on the riser. It does. We'll just take that off for now. Because you can add little Easter eggs around it. If this was a little bit smaller, we could even add a cabbage around that. I have a tulip and some of those. But don't look, I'm just adding this as some filler. My boxwood. I'm sorry, that is the best filler out there. So I'm using that like a base on the bottom. Then we have some Dollar Tree carrots we can throw in there. We have tulip we could have thrown in there too. Or you could throw bigger eggs in there. Or look, we could even put little bunnies in there too. Lots of possibilities of what could go in there. So check it out. Oh, then we have these little flowers from Hobby Lobby in purple and yellow. So I can put more of that in there too. Isn't that adorable? Jacking it up. You got it. He better not be. This here, is that what you're talking about? What we did on here? Okay, it will be in the description, Monica. This is actually UV resin. And what this does is it goes on like clear nail polish, like if you were to pour it out. And then this is a nail lamp. And it's not supposed to dry as quick as it is because these are not see-through. These are wood. So in the past, we had a smaller one of these that would only go up to 60. We also used a different resin. So after 2 or 3 times in here, it still wasn't dry. So then we'd have to take it to the windowsill and put it on the windowsill so the sunlight would dry it. So what it does is it puts a shiny coating on this. If you go back to the video where we did the blueberry tier tray, that's when I first used it. And it made the little blueberry pie look like real blueberry pie. It's just a different way to add a different look to it, actually. I have it in the description because didn't I use it the other night on something? I did. So it's in the description. I will go back and add the links. These were both purchased on Amazon. So I will get my link and add it to you for you. This says UV curing, exposure to light for 2 to 4 minutes, a UV light. Exposure to sunlight, 5 to 20 minutes. but it actually does better than the other one did. So see they're already hard. It's just a different technique that makes your product pop. Like I may even go back and just do the carrots. I think the carrots would be cute. I could even go back and do the Happy Easter at the top too. So let's go ahead and put these. Yikes! I didn't leave enough room. Let me try and squeeze it in there. Okay, I got that one in there. I didn't leave enough room. All right. Let's see how we can get this to go together. It just gives it a different look. I may even just do the bunny pads too. I think that would look good. I'll do the bunny pads. I won't do them now, but I think I will go back and do those too. They look like real Easter eggs now because they're shiny. There we go. So see, can you see how shiny they look? We're going to be working more with resin. That's kind of why I bought the bigger one, because we're going to be making some keychains where we're putting resin on the back and it will have glitter in it. So it'll be solid glitter. So it might be something you want to look into. But I'm not finished with the resin. I'm going to go back and do some more. So let's open you up here. Isn't it? Look at that. And that's our riser. And really, if you didn't want to buy our riser, if you just went to Hobby Lobby and bought a circle disc like this that's kind of high up, thick I mean, and then I have four wooden knobs on the bottom. They're flat on one side and round on the other. I have those as legs. Here we got some more little flowers. I think I'm going to stick more flowers in there. But see how cute that is? So you could do all your decorating just with the truck. I mean, we have so many sets out there for the truck already. I even did UV resin in the window in the back here to make it look like a real windshield, like back window on the truck. But wait do you see the bee. I'm telling you, this truck is going to be oozing honey. So we may end up having to go back, and the ones we don't have a banner or something across the top here for, maybe that's what we'll do as add-ons later on. But yeah, there's our set. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the carrots, the balls of the feet, and the name. Happy Easter across the top with the resin. I think that's really going to make it pop. And I cannot wait to do that on the honey. Oh my gosh, it's going to look like real honey dripping. Thank you, Rach. And thank you, everybody, for hanging in there. We'll see if my hours go up. Because, see, we've been on an hour, and how many people do we have on? 8 people. So, by all means, I think my YouTube channel should pop up 8 more hours. That's what I think. But, and then you could just use this as a little flower in here or whatever you want to do. Very easy to do. The truck is separate, and then for each season or holiday, we have another accessory set. And it's all held, this goes in a little slot, and then the bumper is held on with Velcro. So you can easily take them off, and they will like all fit neatly in a shoebox. So we're getting I've got another one coming out plus the honeybee. So there's more to come. But I'll tell you what, if you've got grandkids, they love to come in and look and see what's on the riser on the table. Because I had the Irish Kisses in there, and we used some glitter and such on here. So, and foil. So there's all kinds of ways you can do this. All right, I'm going to head out, go get Wyatt his green beans before he starts spazzing out. Thank you. Oh, you have got to go back and look for the blueberry tier tray video. We did it, I think, last year, and we made those blueberry pie look like blueberry pie. We actually used the blue. They had different colors, so we used the blue on there, and it looked like blueberry syrup. It was amazing. Feel free to go back and look at any of my videos. Judith has. She purchased more stuff because she didn't know I had some of the stuff I did have. Did you get your stuff today, Judith, or yesterday? I want to know if she got her stuff. Because she got everything pretty much put together. You will have to clear coat the bottom of the welcome rail. That's the only thing you'll have to do, hon. Yay! And Nance, if you're looking for a really good brush, let me know. I sell Norwicks, and this has got to be the best foil brush that I found. Getting in the corners, this is the easiest one to use. So, if you need that, let me know. I've got some in stock. Good. And you got your records? Love everything. Awesome. Hubby cut those. I pressed them, and then we realized it was the wrong sublimation board, so we had to send the whole bunch back. But the company was awesome. They even sent me extra when they gave me the right one. I ordered the wrong one, and they made it right. Okay. All right. These are awesome cleaning brushes. That's what they were made for, cleaning. Because I sell all Norwicks products. The laundry detergent, it's all natural. It's a whole mopping system. So, really nice stuff. But this stuff works the best. I've tried toothbrushes. I've tried these brushes. I've tried this brush. And this is the only one I've found that works. For me, personally, it's the easiest for me to hold the handle, because the handle on this, you see it's kind of slanted. So when you're scrubbing, you're holding it up here, but this is flat down here. So there's not a lot of, it's easy. It's got a rubber handle on here. It's a great tool to work with. So, okay, I will. You got it. I'll even send you the link to my page for that. It's the best cleaning stuff around. And I don't know what to do with these because I'm not using them anymore. Maybe I'll start using them to clean. All right, you all have a great evening. Thank you. And thanks, Rach. I'll see you all soon. Bye.